www.pregameradio.net. You can follow Pregame Radio on Facebook at the Pregame Radio Network, on Instagram at Pregame Radio NTWRK, and on Twitter at at PDR_network. We're sponsored by Emmy Productions for all of your production needs. Head over to their Facebook at Emmy Productions and mention Pregame and get 20% off your booking with them. Right now, we have new music by Boss Ish by Black Terror.
Yeah. Yeah. Woo. Goddamn it, man, I can't stand you actors. Flip the script, y'all playing it backwards. Like y'all got cap wing, like a block on the back wing. Getting worked out, no athlean. I ain't no Jeff Cavaliere. Was around beef like Cav should have man. Tryna be a boss of course like Goro. Stepped up my game, watching Euro. Stepped up my chains, counting euros. Stepped up my chains, that's a plural. I mean the plural. Stumbling on words like I'm about to Earl. But still great like Earl the Pearl. From Baltimore, y'all selling bullshit, I ain't bought no more. Even with a discount, I hope discount. Speak my name and you'll get a treat to my discount.
Yeah. Hi, my name is Ethan. I'm 20 years old and I think that I might have to keep it be a little bit different. See, been trying to make a hit for years, but nothing seems to work. Starting to think I'm dirt. I have zero clue what comes first, the chorus or the verse is. No clue, but I'm certain I can try to spark up like a circuit. My flow's imperfect, but I'm earnest, making flame just like a furnace. Let me slow it down to build that tension, spitting with ruthless aggression. Please tell me I got potential to take it to another level. This is my chance to believe in myself. I refuse to take no for an answer. Got an EP coming out, so you better believe that I'm making this on my new standard. It's not my option, I got no choice. This is my chance to use my voice. Got a lot left in, got room to grow. Make it hit after hit after hit, man, I'm finna be on a roll. Everybody knows I'm on a roll. Everybody knows I'm on a roll. Everybody knows I'ma make it high in my lifetime, not a flash in the pan. I'ma take the whole spotlight. On a roll. Everybody knows I'm on a roll. Everybody knows I'm on a roll. Everybody knows. Everybody knows I'm the greatest. I come second to none. Different level of famous. Don't wanna be infamous, just a little bit mischievous. Just like a dangerous snake, I'm spitting a flow that's so venomous. Timing is sensitive, can't give the minimum. I'm in my element, all of you names are my nemesis. This is my genesis, I will prevail to my throne. Forever I'll stay in my zone like a telephone. Ooh, that you just lit up the booth. Hitting home runs like Babe Ruth, that I'm out here spitting the truth. Man, is my future so vivid. Whipping around in a Civic. Just like the whip I am driven. Just like the shades, my windows are tinted. I'm livid, I don't wanna be another gimmick. I don't wanna be another bitch that was frigid. I'm a menace, I'm a motherfucking fiend. I will make all you believe. You don't like it, then leave. Just know I will not be ignored. I refuse to stand by another minute. You can be a critic, but this is critical. Not picking me will almost be criminal. Apocalyptical. This is my chance to believe in myself. I refuse to take no for an answer. Got an EP coming out, so you better believe that I'm making this on my new standard. It's not my option, I got no choice. My last chance to use my voice. I got one hook left and I got to go. Just know that I am on a fucking roll. Yes, sir. I'ma make it high in my lifetime, not a flash in the pan. I'ma take the whole spotlight. On a greatest. I come second to none, different level of famous. On a roll, everybody knows I'm on a roll. Everybody knows I'm on a roll. Everybody knows. Everybody knows.
All right, we are back. Pre-game radio. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Y'all know all the shit that Sharice said about what, 5-10 minutes ago? But we're gonna kick this show off with one of her dopest themed and now highly anticipated topics of the night. Sharice, take it away.
So recently, I've been looking into how to keep the dollar in the Black community, how to keep the Black dollar in the Black community. So I've been doing some research and I've come across the blackstarproject.org. They launched a campaign to raise awareness on how we spend money and how that money that's spent shapes our communities. Blacks in America have about 1.3 trillion gross national income. And do you know that only 2% of that money, about 26 billion, is recirculated into the Black community? A dollar circulates 6 hours in the Black community, 17 days in the white community, 20 days in the Jewish community, and 30 days in the Asian community. The Black Star Project is also working to help change this narrative with PreGame Radio. So go to theblackstarproject.org and click on the link, the updated link marked how do Black people spend their money, the racial wealth gap. This is an effort to keep the Black dollar circulating in the Black community. This is an ideal of PreGame Radio and myself, Sharice Farmer. Black, what do you think some other ways are that we could help keep the Black dollar in the Black community? Like, I was thinking, because you know how, like, we be in New York and, you know, you see vendors on the street and stuff like that. Sometimes people overlook them. I mean, if they're not in Chinatown or down on Canal or in Manhattan, a lot of times these people can be overlooked. But that's the only way that I can think of. I mean, outside of going online, you know, and searching. What are some other ways that you could come up with?
Well, see, I was hearing the numbers you were giving. A main reason why sometimes the Black dollar don't stay in the community is because some of these Black vendors don't know how to do business. All right.
That is true as well.
Excuse me. I am all for keeping the Black dollar in the Black community. I'm all for supporting Black business. But if I'm giving you my hard-earned cash for, say, a shirt you print or whatever, I shouldn't have to wait a month for it. For when, if I go to motherfucking polo.com or jimmyjazz.com, I get my shit within 7 days. That's why they get my money. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Or if I tell you, hey, this isn't the right size, and then you block me, you don't answer my calls, you know, I'm hitting you up on Instagram and you leaving me on red and all this bullshit, you know. But if I hit up Old Navy like, hey, you sent me the wrong size, it's okay, here's your label, send it back and we'll send you this new one, free shipping, don't worry about it. You know, that's why we gotta do better as vendors, as business people. You know, it's not all the time the customer's trying to get over or they're looking for a handout. Sometimes, you know, you fuck up. You send them the wrong size. You send them the wrong color. You know, you send them two when they only ordered one. Like, it shit happens. Yeah. Just rectify the shit. Make sure that that you're there to make sure it's right, to make it right, and move on. That's all.
I agree.
That's the way we keep the dollar in the Black community. And also too, niggas, stop looking for discounts, yo. Because you don't walk in Jimmy Jack. Well, I do. But you don't walk in Jimmy Jack or walking in Target looking for a discount. You know what I mean? But I do. Like, there's many times I be at the restaurant like, yo, come on. You ain't used your discount for the month yet, right? Come on, let me get that.
Yeah, I know, but like one thing that I do notice is that a lot of times it's like people are friends. Friends of people who have started businesses and stuff like that. I think that like instead of supporting their friend because they have something that's really dope and this is now, they're still trying to, you know what I'm saying, get that hookup or that discount, especially when the person is just starting out. And I mean that right there is enough to slow down any business as well. Which is so crazy because you don't give them the discount, they will go somewhere else and pay more for the same product.
Yo, there's a saying that's flying around the internet that goes, your boy will pay $3 for water because you ain't give it to him for $1.50.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's true, and it's like, yo, what the fuck? Like, and then you think about it. Because you ain't give it to your man on the low, they willing to go elsewhere and pay full price, sometimes higher than what your price was, just to spite you. We gotta stop doing that, yo. Be prepared to pay the price you would pay if you were going to one of these big chain stores and all that. If you really gonna support the black business. Now, if they want to give you a discount, fine, let them give it to you. If they want to give it to you free, fine, let them give it to you. But let them give it to you. Don't go looking for it. Don't go asking for it. Well, none of that bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? But,
right.
Yeah. Alright, so y'all ready to know this is PreGame Radio. We hit y'all with the new shit. We gotta go pay some bills. We'll be right back after this from our sponsors.
Almighty in here. Mate, what up, G? Big bar, we got a banger, boy. Feel good in here.
What you know about breaking, rebuild the rap game from scratch and do it again? That's me. What you know about the core, the street shit? You the type of dude that might fuck with his rap shit. That's you. What you know about leaving fear where you can't come outside, you make it and scared? That's me. What you know about guns and clips, fully loaded, automatic, nigga ready to spit. Yo, 1, 2, 3, 4 calls, I'm on your ass. The fifth one's definitely hit you. I'm about to drop mad bombs on this rap shit. Really wanna rap right now, nobody saying shit. I'm dead ass in your crib, you know the vibe when I come through. It's my spicy Hovian kid. Came to hunt, you got enough in the menu, boy. And when we coming through, we use them big guitars. Boy, don't glorify violence, bust eye to eye. He sketches mine as well. Learn my lessons, no justice, no peace. Now we're disturbing the peace, so the color's disease. My shit is deadly for haters and D's. And lyric is spitted out from niggas when I come to the field. You feel me? My art, my rights, my pains, my ups and downs, my everything. You leave and you learn. My smoking and leaving and burn. You probably have what a nigga deserves. Word up. What you know about breaking, rebuild the rap game from scratch and do it again? That's me. What you know about the core, the street shit? You the type of dude that might fuck with his rap shit. That's you. What you know about leaving fear where you can't come outside, you make it and scared? That's me. What you know about guns and clips, fully loaded, automatic, nigga ready to spit.
Last night I got my feet in order with all. Laying on a wool blanket, brown queen butt naked. I wrote this right after with the energy of King Willie. Smack a whack rapper silly, let's get to it. Release, put my thoughts on loosely. Thinking cat strapped on, power make worse hang for. Let's go. Call sound and travel like hummingbirds hum. Go against the guard, you done, my nigga. What? Get executed with professional might. Grab the back of your neck, you squeeze tight, nigga. Huh. Nighty-night for the time being. Aggressing human beings just grace you. What up, Rab? Erase you if made, tell me so. No going toe-to-toe, you gon' go, nigga. Yo. Erase you if made, tell me so. No going toe-to-toe, you gon' go. Almighty, nigga.
What you know about breaking, rebuild the rap game from scratch scratch and do it again. That's me. What you know about a call the street shit? You the type of dude that might fuck with his rap shit. That's you. What you know about leaving fear? Where you can't come outside, you make it and scared. That's me. What you know about guns and clips? Fully loaded, automatic, nigga ready to spit. Yo, you got the knife but don't know how to cut the slice. Got a knot in your hand and don't know how to shoot it right. You're dealing with professionals, possessed stones and rolls, a word of culture. We high here to murder vultures. Y'all bunch of birds and roaches. Dick rider, talk more than bitches. That's crazy, y'all got rider when I wrote this. You motherfuckers wanna play the night, got gon' die slow. I ain't here to play no games, nigga. I'm slinging dope besides my heart. Looking pure thick, running for love. Gotta do it for fellas, carry the cross. You marry the club, already know I'm fighting for peace. So ready for war by any means. Love is love, mother. Welcome to my crib. I'ma show you how I live. Big guns, enough clips, ready to spit. I mean, y'all welcome to my crib. I'ma show you how I live. Big guns, enough clips, ready to spit. You heard? What you know about breaking, rebuild the rap game from scratch and do it again? That's me. What you know about a call the street shit? You the type of dude that might fuck with his rap shit. That's you. What you know about leaving fear? Where you can't come outside, you make it and scared. That's me. What you know about guns and clips? Fully loaded, automatic, nigga ready to spit. Yo.
Fleet.
Vegas blast. Let's go. And I go by the name of Worldwide Sam Show, New York City Zone, DJ Chase. Yeah.
Just cause I'm hustling, I don't mean it's drug. Just cause I'm hustling, I don't mean it's drug. Just cause I'm hustling, I don't mean it's drug.
Let's get to it. We gonna do this one for the females. Let's go.
Just cause I'm hustling, I don't mean it's drugs. And just cause I hug you, yo, that don't mean it's love. I'm a G, I don't need a thug. You getting money, baby, throw it up. We get that money, then we got. Had that money, then we got. Had that money, then we got. Had that money, then we get that money, then we got. Had that money, then we got. Had that money, then we got. Had that money, then we got. Them bands got me two-stepping. Too cool with the hoes, I be Hugh Hefton. They on my wave, on my lean till they bedwetting. I mean my chicken moving up, boys, George Jeffin. If it's dead, then I'm gon' take. And if we talking money, then I'm gon' make. VB2 flea bodies, bitches hate. Laughing, sipping my Patron till I'm too faded. We talking stacks and the money clip. And anybody talking shit, get a bloody lip. I be laughing, but I'm not with the funny shit. And like a little dick, I call my niggas and they coming quick. That's the life of a boss lady. I throw my Ray-Bans on if they too shady. Might spend a couple dollars if the head race. I run the streets, but now I'm running to the bread, baby. Just cause I'm hustling, that don't mean it's drugs. And just cause I hug you, yo, that don't mean it's love. I'm a G, I don't need a thug. You getting money, baby, throw it up. We get that money, then we got. Had that money, then we got. Had that money, then we got. Had that money, then we get that money, then we got. Had that money, then we got. Had that money, then we got. Had that money, then we That's a rock, got me kinda bought. But that ain't gonna stop the girl from getting all this swap. Me and my setup of the Lord screaming, fuck the cops. And I'm that super sexy bitch, getting niggas high. Where that cash at? Cause usually it be where that girl black at. Off the block in the stool like a lab rat. I got the loudest notebooks in the backpack. I'm all about a different life. I get that bread and speed off like a dirt bike. I'ma show 'em how to work right. I pick it up and air it out on the first night. Now let me see them bands, not a rock. I'm talking hopping out of coops if you in the loop. I get that money in my trues, money in the suit. I mean I hustle in the trap, hustle in the booth. Just cause I'm hustling, that don't mean it's drugs. And just cause I hug you, yo, that don't mean it's love. I'm a G, I don't need a thug. You getting money, baby, throw it up. We get that money, then we got. Had that money, then we got. Had that money, then we got. Had that money, then we get that money, then we got. Had that money, then we got. Had that money, then we got. Had that money, then we got.
DJ
Throw me a break, bro.
All right, yo, we are back. Pre-game radio. So, you remember the fire festivals, right? The shit Ja Rule was putting out, and you get there, it was a whole bunch of bullshit. Talk about they had gourmet food, and it was like Nathan's hot dogs and shit when you got there. They wanted motherfuckers in tents and shit, and it was some bullshit ass Home Depot white tents made out of the fucking garbage paper, garbage bag material and shit. Yeah. So anyway, so the dude that he had did the shit with, Billy McFarland, who's doing time in jail, just had a fucking interview in prison, and he was on ABC's The Con, which focused on the disastrous 2017 music festival, and its founder, Billy McFarland, the disgraced organizer, finally broke his silence from his jail cell in his first televised interview since being sentenced to 6 years in prison. Excuse me. And I quote, "When I think about the mistakes that were made and what happened, they were just like no way I can describe it other than like what the fuck was I thinking?" And I think that applies to so many people or just so many decisions that I made, McFarland said. Fire Festival, which was promoted as a luxurious music festival on the Bahamian island of Exuma over 2 weekends in 2017, with music acts like Blink-182 and Migos, was promoted by supermodels like Kendall Jenner, Bella Hadid.
Oh yeah!
It was an epic fail, as customers spent thousands to hundreds of thousands of dollars on luxury accommodations and gourmet food, only to be met with emergency disaster tents, soaked mattresses, and of course the infamous cheese sandwich which broke the internet. Cheese sandwiches. I'm sorry. But cheese sandwiches. In 2018, McFarland pleaded guilty to defrauding investors and apologized for his role in the scam. During the episode, which captured the making of New Dumpster Fire podcast, in which McFarland is currently 50% owner, McFarland admitted lying to investors to swindle them out of $26 million. "I knowingly lied to them to raise money for the festival, yes," he said. McFarland also explained exactly how he did it. "What I did was inflate our company's numbers. How many we had, how much money we were making in order to raise overall money. I tried to justify to myself, well, you know, everybody has access to my bank account. They all know what's going on, so just give us more money. We're going to make this happen. We all know what's happening. But in reality, everybody didn't understand, what was going on in my head," explained McFarland. While McFarland is currently housed at a federal prison in Ohio with 2 more years in his sentence, the disgraced con man did reveal that lying to people who put their trust in him is his biggest regret. Yo. Yo.
So, was he just basically admitting that whole thing with Ja Rule, that Ja Rule, it was a scam and Ja Rule knew about the scam? Is he just like basically saying that?
Well, we would have to see that show, ABC's to kind of really get a full understanding of it.
Why is he talking like that if that's not what he's saying?
But,
he didn't say Ja Rule.
but from what I gather, he's admitting.
Like Ja Rule would have known what was going on, but that would have been the only other person.
But he's admitting his role in it. Because I believe he's the only one that's doing time behind it. I mean, he got 2 more years to go out of a 6-year sentence.
People don't do long for defrauding other people.
And that's federal time he's doing. You know what I mean? Like when he get out, he can't do no type of job with the money, ever. He can't even be a cashier nowhere.
No, but there's people who have gone out of prison and did it the fuck again. I just watched the show. As a matter of fact, it was a woman. I don't remember her name. Really good episode though. Really good. Okay, so why do you think it's so hard to find support for your movement in your own neighborhood, like local areas and stuff like that. Like, why do you think that is? One of the things that I've noticed, I mean, somebody from anywhere can do really good, but they have to go other places to find the amount of support. I've dealt with lots of people in the industry, and come to find out, a lot of artists that are not paid attention to out here are held in very high regard and paid extremely well overseas in places like Europe, Amsterdam, Russia, stuff like that. Like hardcore rap from the United States. Um, but I mean, that's at the height of everything. Oh, that food looks good. What you got? But like, I know I seen the booby delivery in the background too. Ew, just hit the button on demand.
Yeah,
Anyways,
yeah, pitch on the But you were saying.
as I was saying, I mean, that's at the height of everything. So, I mean, sometimes people really have like great talent, and that's why I'm so glad that that I have this platform on pregame radio to be able to talk about people in the local area and stuff like that that really do deserve a spotlight and really do um need to be heard. You know what I'm saying? They have a message and it needs to be heard. And I mean, this really bothers me. This is why I'm fighting so hard against it. This is why a lot of my interviews are some of the top artists that I know from Western New York. I mean, basically, we pregame radio is a New York based company. You know what I'm saying? But Western New York is a part of that, and there is talent all over that's overlooked. And with me being basically raised in Chautauqua County, I feel like I have an obligation to my people. You know what I'm saying? Jamestown, New York is also where Lucille Ball came from. You know what I'm saying? So, I just feel like there's an obligation and I'm dedicated to supporting my locale, but it's not the same everywhere you go. And most of the places you go, there's not always somebody like me sitting there that, is really interested in looking into supporting any movements, whether it's restaurants, catering, music, painting, like crafts, anything, furniture and anything, you know. I just believe that like we need to work at supporting each other better and stuff like that. But it's something that I hear people saying, but I'm not really seeing it happen. Why do you think that is?
Thing about it is, it's it's really based on your product. Alright, because it's real easy for a lot of people to say,
No, I want that pomegranate juice. I want some. Your right here look really good right now.
like it's easy. People say, "Oh, I get support from strangers faster than I do my own family," which is true. Sometimes, it is what it is. But sometimes, if you're an artist and you make something dope, something hot, you have your hood behind you. Like I can name artists who, when it comes to shows, they whole hood with them. When I say the whole hood, I mean you got the whole 15th floor of motherfuckers, some of the projects with them, or the whole 15th floor of Marcy, or the whole building on the Park Avenue side of Marcy coming to the show. You know what I'm saying? So it's more so dependent on the person you are in the hood and what content you putting out there.
I also think that it has a lot to do with the unhappiness of the community. When people are fucking miserable and they don't want to support somebody can be doing good, and it just makes them fucking mad. People who don't want to work for their shit and then just are they're envious. They don't see the struggle, they don't see the work put in, and they feel like because they feel like they're bomb that they should be at a level where this person has worked so hard to get to, and that's unrealistic as well. I mean, I do think that that is a factor.
Uh, it also, yeah, geography is also a factor too, because like I don't know how it is in Western New York. You know what I mean? that's your bag, and that's what you say. But I'm saying, the sitting here in the city, the artist, you put out something dope, and I've seen it. I've been to shows. It would be, you get there like 10 people, but as soon as our artist about to get on stage, I would see a bucket off of me get ready to touch the stage, and then come through the door, 60, 70 people from Marcy come flooding through the gates.
I've seen it. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it all depends. And then I would go somewhere, and Bizzle would take the stage, and it'd be niggas from Marcy, Sumner, Tompkins Projects, all coming through, and they'd support Bizzle. I've seen artists from Brooklyn, artists from Flatbush come and touch the stage, and nobody come. And their performance was, you know, so it all depends on, you know, your content, who you are, you know, because some people are there, and they're not homegrown, they're implants. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, and sometimes, you know, and you know, real recognize real. You know, so you can be in Brooklyn but from fucking Idaho, but you want to be a rapper, and you're not vibing. That's that. If you want to blow up like that, go to Atlanta. I mean, but you can't do that shit in New York because nobody's gonna really focus you unless you got some really dope shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's really dependent on what you got and where you at and who you are. It's a whole lot of factors that go into this thing called homegrown support, if you ask me. Sometimes it takes less work for others to get it done.
Hey, there's one of them. You know?
That's it.
Well, luckily, we have some super dope music for you guys tonight, so be sure to stay tuned.
Alright, guys, don't forget to keep it locked here on PreGame Radio. We got some dope programming for y'all. I'm sorry. On Wednesdays at 8:30, we got the NWO News Encore with Sparrow, Weather with Frost, Love Laws with Awesome, and Cooking with Lil Ugly. Love Laws, I'll tell you, it helps you get through those nights, man. You know. And hell, you got LeVar Ball, you know, giving it the stamp of approval, so it gotta be worth some. You know, even Stacey Dash got shit to say about the Weather with Frost, so definitely check it out. That's 8:30 here on PreGame Radio. Thursdays we got the Realist Radio Show. Season 8 has started. Tasha and Alyssa, they already hit the gates running with some dope shit. New music is popping. Of course, the anonymous letter has taken off, and if you miss it, you can always catch their replays. Saturdays from 6 to 8 on Extreme Vibe TV, which is a Roku channel. And of course, Friday, Saturday, you got us here, the originators, the flagship, PreGame Radio, with myself, Mr. PreGame Radio, and the ever lovely Miss Sharice Farmer, here doing the damn thing every week. So of course keep it locked here to PreGame Radio. And last but surely not least, we gotta give props to our homies over at the Ryan Show, Ryan V and Mr. Cheeks, who come and give it to y'all every Thursday right after the Realist Radio Show right here on the PreGame Radio Network, where you can get it live and get it loud. We're gonna pay some more bills, come right back and have our featured guest, the homie Goody, representing Western New York, coming through to hit us with some shit. This is PreGame Radio, and we'll be back.
Thank God, because I told him to sign in at 7:55. I was about to, he was like, why the fuck did you sign in? I think it wasn't even nowhere near 7:55. I was like, oh shit.
City bitch, let me in. I'm with my team and we sanction. I don't need no friends. I call her V, she stay gritty, bitch. We need an M. And they be speaking on my name, but they ain't stepping shit. So pop out, yeah, you know I'm quick to pull the Glocks out. Pop out, little bitch, you don't know my rap now. So pop out, little Dally, yeah, I run
keep talking till I come and put them Glocks out. But I'm taking off, so I chill from spinning blocks now. 20 grand in my pocket, nothing towards a stash route. And I've been shitting, so I see why they mad. I took off and I went and got a bag. I got some shine, now them bitches on my ass. I double back, now I got the last laugh. Hate on me, but I made it, bitch. Came in the game and I made a switch. And I ain't stopping till I get rich. Buy back, block, invest some shit. Fuck you, cause I need a milli. By that time, I have a billy. Can't fuck with niggas, they moving silly. Dally and V, them bitches gritty. Wait, come and catch me lacking. Walk around with automatics. Dally T, she been a savage. Kill a bitch and call it tragic. You know that I make it happen. Reason for your mama's sadness. Yeah, I'm the reason for your mama's sadness. Pop out. Yeah, you know I'm quick to bring them Glocks out. Pop out. Little bitch, you don't know my block now. Pop out. Little Dally, yeah, I run the block now. So pop out. Little bitch, pop out. Pop out. So pop out. Yeah, you know I'm quick to pull them Glocks out. Pop out. Little bitch, you don't know my block now. So pop out. Little Dally, yeah, I run the block now. So pop out. Little bitch, pop out. Pop out.
They like pretty moving style from the block where shit get nasty. Gangsta bitch, don't keep it classy. Watch your mouth, bitch, don't get sassy, huh? They sending shots, but sis went past me, huh? I'm getting back, I'll spin that addy. You don't know my bop, bitch, I'm the big op. Your man gon' give me the drop, then he gon' give me the top. Ayy, the life of the party, fuck the day outside, smoke 'em in Molly, bitch. And no, I ain't sorry, I'm talking high, you know that it's on me. Pretty a G, and you know I don't play that. They run their mouth, and you know I'm gon' spray that. Payback, take that, my money stand tall, just like a haystack. They whack, hate that, they wanna be me, and I embrace that. I'm too official, Dally with me with the missile. Too many haters, what the fuck, we take this pistol. I little mental, look at all the shit I've been through. You try to take me, hope you know I ain't forget you, so
pop out, yeah, you know I'm quick to bring them Glocks out. Pop out, little bitch, you don't know my block now. Pop out, little Dally, yeah, I run the block now. So pop out, little bitch, pop out, so pop out. Yeah, you know I'm quick to pull them Glocks out. Pop out, little bitch, you don't know my block now. So pop out, little Dally, yeah, I run the block now. So pop out, little bitch, pop out, pop out.
Never meant to make you walk like that, yeah. But all this time you holding me back, yeah. You were the one who begged for this. All in my face and I can't resist, yeah. I'm hitting it till she go AWOL. Girl, you know this dick is A1. Told her get down and just sang on it. Can't wait another minute, I ain't got no patience. Long dick style, you gon' learn today. Alright. She want me to fuck her like she's in a straight jacket. Give her that crazy dick. She said fuck me like I'm in a straight jacket. She like that crazy shit, that craziness, we be breaking shit. She just wanna climb the wall while I take her down. She just wanna scream on top of her lungs. She love that crazy day. Danger zone when I'm in the zone, doing full demolitions to the walls and all. Non-stop banging, non-stop. No, we knocking over furnitures, yeah. Got you coming like I'm calling you. Pussy rain like the forest do. Girl, you know how we do when it's me and you. I'm hitting you till you go AWOL. Girl, you know this dick is A1. Tell her get down and just sing on it. Ain't got another minute, I ain't got no patience. Long dick style, you can learn today. Alright. She's in a straight jacket. She want me. Give her that crazy dick. She said fuck me like I'm in a straight jacket. She like that crazy shit, that craziness, we be breaking shit. She just wanna climb the wall while I take her down. She just wanna scream on top of her lungs. She love that crazy day. Straight jacket. Straight
Is it in my mind? How can I survive in a world of smoke and mirrors where your heart can't hide from the lies that getting clearer to see? So terrified. I keep calling for a hero to come, but no one can hear when I scream. There's a monster here in the dark. Here in the dark. There's a monster breaking my heart. Breaking my heart. I can't run from this feeling. I can't run from this pain. I can't breathe when this monster controls me again. There's a monster here in the dark. There's a monster breaking my heart. I can't run from this feeling. I can't run from this pain. I can't breathe when this monster controls me again.
Hold up. I ain't playing no games, too far from the cradle and way too smart to just stay and enable. She be thinking I ain't seeing the signs. She been somewhere else, you can see it in her eyes. What you thinking, how they come to this? Running game after you been fumbled with. Drop the ball, caught red-handed. Discarding my heart, damn it, I can't stand it. Stayed alive for your love, all I had was your touch. Fuck you changing my life for the better. But now I know that's a bluff from my pain and the drugs. With my scars on my chest like a sweater. I'm better without you. Why in the hell I kept thinking about you? Why? I be on the prowl, who's for the taking? I look at the monster that you created, girl.
There's a monster here in the dark. Here in the dark. There's a monster breaking my heart. Breaking my heart. I can't run from this feeling. I can't run from this pain. I can't breathe when this monster controls me again. There's a monster here in the dark. Here in the dark. There's a monster breaking my heart. Breaking my heart. I can't run from this feeling. I can't run from this pain. I can't breathe when this monster controls me again. I can't run from this feeling. I can't run from this pain. I can't breathe when this monster controls me again.
His name is Joseph Grant, but the streets know him as Goody. Ever since middle school, he ran with a clique that bestowed names, and that's where it was given. From Jamestown, New York, he comes from the biggest family in the city, ranging in last name from the Grants and Battles to the Hodnecks, the Thomases, the Leapers, as well as the Knights, some of the earliest settlers of blacks in the area. He was born in the 90s, but considers himself an 80s baby due to the fact of who he grew up listening to. He listened to Big Pun, Wu Tang, Biggie, and Pac, of course. But overall, Jay Z made him want to rap. In middle school, he used to bump Cassidy mixtape and DJ Clue and Fabulous in his headphones while in class. And when Dipset came out, you couldn't tell him he wasn't Juelz Santana. Also influenced by Lil Wayne when he came out with the Carter 2, causing Goody to step his game up. Now Goody is one of the most multi-talented artists and diverse as well in Chautauqua County and surrounding counties. And all of this is directly and efficiently delivered in his music. As a writer, singer, rapper, and producer, Goody is most definitely a force to be reckoned with. So, Goody, how are you tonight?
Great. I'm doing great. How you doing?
I'm good. We're so happy to have you.
Thank you. Thank you. Much appreciated.
So, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, let's see. I grew up in Jamestown, New York. Um, a lot of my friends call me Goody. I got that from a little clique I ran with in middle school. You know, I branched off to Goody as I got in high school. Um, let's see. I really just right now I'm currently dealing with kids, and right now I'm really being serious with my music with my kids situation. You know, I'm getting old, um, and I really don't want to give up with my passion. I'm an artist in all around every area pretty much. I do music. I also do portraits and stuff like that. Um, ain't gonna lie, I'm a bit nervous.
That's all right. Pre-game radio is where we chill at. So just take your time, baby.
A little bit about myself. I'm from New York, and I've always been into music. And right now I'm just doing my thing, trying to take it serious. COVID season really hit heavy, so it's really hard to do shows and stuff like that. So right
Yeah.
now I'm focusing on writing. Um, I'll be back in New York within hopefully 2 months to get back with my people that I naturally work with. I'm in Western Virginia right now, in Huntington.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when did your love for music begin?
Oh man, I ain't gonna lie. When I was a kid, I loved Michael Jackson. When I was a kid,
MJ.
my mom would be. My mom used to give me church shoes, so I'd switch it up, put my pants on, put the dress shoes on with the white socks. And I'd be sliding doing the moonwalk all over the floor. But I remember one day
Scuffing the floor up.
my brother bought a Jay-Z record, and Jay-Z and Memphis Bleak. I remember he was like, "Do my ladies run this mother?"
Yes.
I'm in the background screaming it. My mother like, "Boy, what you doing up there cussing?" But it was just really the energy that I got from hip hop, and I was so inspired. I'm like, you know what, I want to do this. So, I began writing at a very early age, probably when I was 12. I'd show up at school with my little notebooks. I'd be showing a lot of friends in class, check it out, and I'd get a lot of good feedback. They're like, "Oh, you're pretty good." And I guess it boosted up my head, a little bit. So I just ran with it. By the time I got to high school, I started doing shows. I was also in this Infinity program, which is a performing arts studio. They have a lot of different bands, a lot
That's
of
out in Jamestown, New York, correct?
Jamestown, New York. We've performed at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame a few times as well. I was in a few different bands. I played drums, piano, bass, and I hooked up with Jim Bloomquist.
Oh, he used to DJ for Queen Pen.
Yes. He mentored me, kid, showed me how to do Fruity Pro Tools, and I just really fell in love with hip hop, and I've been taking it serious ever since.
Okay, so I mean, are you open to collaborations like on projects that like are yours? Is there anybody that you've collaborated with that you feel people need to know about?
Nothing really major. I've opened up shows for many. I've opened up for Obi Trice. Um, I've opened up for King Crooked. I've done shows with E3, which is Easy E's son, out in Colorado during the tour. Um, Nothing really major as far as collabs. I'm always open to collab with people. However, I do work very fast. I'm very picky. I don't mind the new era of music today. It's all right. I like love, but um, I'm just at a level where I like to give a good message. I like to inspire, and you can only get so a lot of the things out here today. Kinda, it's no offense to these guys today, but I'm from an older era, so and I got kids, you know what I mean? So it's like I want to my kids is gonna be watching this stuff, so I want to leave a positive message, not always
Yeah,
something.
set a good example, right?
Yeah, setting a good example. I'm 30 now, so
Aw, no, stop. Okay, so I mean, what is it that makes you different from other independent artists who are trying to get signed, or other artists who are, not trying to get signed but are trying to make a name for themselves? What about you stands out that the people need to know about?
um what I would say is I'm an artist before anything. Like to me, when I'm writing, it's just like when I'm drawing a picture. Like I make sure everything is set up in a way where by the time it's done, it's a beautiful project. Everything makes sense. It's relatable, and you can see the things that I'm saying.
Right.
I just really have such a, I have my times where I can get real gutter with it a little bit. That's the NYME, but sometimes you might catch me on my J. Cole type shit, leaving a little bit of wisdom and knowledge behind. I'm just really orthodox, versatile.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. You know what I'm saying? I've listened to your music and I was extremely impressed. Your versatility, it speaks volumes. I mean, there are artists who are versatile, but for you to not only be able to do, things like rapping and singing and producing and stuff like that, not only just do them, but do them efficiently too. I mean, to the manner that it doesn't even seem like all these things could even be done by the same person. Like
Yeah,
that is very impressive.
it's really because a lot of the people that I looked up to, a lot of my idols, I tried to get on their level or be better. And that's what pretty much, my bad. Somebody tried to call me. Um I
That's
tried to be
disrespectful. I
like
tell
my
you.
idols or greater. And from Jay-Z to, especially these days, you got the greats, Jay-Z, Eminem, you put Lil Wayne up there. A lot of the lyricists, you know what I mean? I try to keep up with them or be better, but in my own style, using my own voice. I try to be as not try, I am original. A lot of these guys, they sound like somebody else. I'm just me. And I just try to express myself, my art through hip hop. And I try to just keep all that in the same field. It's no different. It's all art to me. So that's what I think sets me a little different from a lot of artists today.
Well, that is good to hear. So, for our final question before we get into this dope music that you got here, what are some of the things that the harder times in life have taught you? I mean, with coronavirus going on, and people are dealing with so many different things, and not even just the coronavirus, everything that's going on, but before then. What is something, some type of glimmer of hope that you can give people who are aspiring to do like you as well, or just to make their life better?
Um, what I could say is never. What I've learned is do not depend on anyone for nothing. When you want something, you gotta work for it. Anybody who was great or great at something had to work for it. For a while, in my younger days when I was about 18, 19, or even a little bit older, I always think things will fall in my lap. Didn't have to put in the work for it. I'm talented, this and that. Things were just gonna fall in my lap. It don't work that way, and I wasted time doing that. And for the past maybe 5 years, I've been putting my all into it, and I've been getting a lot of results. But it all takes work. If you're great, then it takes work because greatness ain't gonna come to you unless if you work for it. So that'd be my message to people. Just you gotta work on yourself and you gotta invest in yourself. All keys to being successful. Don't look for handouts.
Okay, all right. Well,
Yeah,
good message.
she said that was the last question. That was her last question.
Oh my.
You
Hey,
know,
Black.
I had shit to say. I was over here chilling, but I had a motherfucking question. But cause you came with a lot of heavy legends. As far as your influences and where you draw your inspiration from. So when, let's just say, you're in the booth laying down your tracks, who do you envision is on the other side at the engineer's table watching you do your shit? So if you are in the booth laying down your LS16, who's on the other side of that glass?
Um, I look at success like I want to be all the way at the top, and I cannot say nobody else other than my man Jay. Who
Okay.
always inspired me. The man in his 50s, still doing his thing. A lot of people like, oh man, like people grow with the era, and they still expecting the old Jay Z. Hold up, he's his age. You know what I'm saying? He has other things to talk about. And I've been paying attention to him a lot about the things that he's
It's dropping jewels.
expressed. Yeah, um, Jay Z definitely. I think he's just all his experience. I can really see myself hopefully one day really working with that man. That's
Yo,
one of
I would love to be produced by Jay Z. You
man.
crazy? Z. I don't feel so comfortable. I feel like it had no worries. It was gonna be a hit. It's just he's not gonna let me fail. Niggas gonna feel it in the streets.
Of work, Dre, definitely Dre. Khaled's been doing this thing, but you know,
Dre is dope.
Definitely Jay-Z. Definitely Jay-Z.
All right, so tell us about this track, One Thing. Cause see, I hear a track like I hear a title like that, and I automatically think like, all right, it's either a track about somebody thinking about just fucking, or something along the lines of that a Marie track, you know. So, from your own perspective, what is this song about?
One thing, you will never catch me riding somebody. One thing, you will never catch me sucking up to somebody, you know. But it's like this was really a last minute song. This is one of the last songs I made before I had took a little vacation, came up here to Western Virginia. But the hook is mainly pretty much saying, you know, I'll never let nobody son me. But while I'm in this kind of mind state, this kind of ego, everybody always be like, F you, man. You know, if it's F me, then F you too. You know, I'll never let nobody son me. I'm not riding nobody's, I'm me. You know what I mean? So it's pretty much my ego speaking out loud.
One thing is my ego.
The ego track.
Is my ego.
All right, so here we go. Here's Goody with One Thing on PreGame Radio at PreGameRadio.net. Of course, if you like it, hit him up, GS Goody 716, and we'll be back after this.
People try to tell me something. Shit, you only tell me so much. I'll never let another nigga sum me, nigga. If anything, I can tell you one thing. I will never let a nigga sum me. I can tell that it's always been fuck me. I don't give a damn if you want me.
Back in the game like I never left before. Still in the back, who's Aladdin to Jafar? I'm in the back, laughing at y'all, crackers involved. Stop with the act, with the action, that isn't jaw. I be skipping through the scenes with every mode on me. All bars fully charged, phone home, homie. Don't know me, all shooters with me. Get rich or die trying, I salute the 50. Still with the same niggas who done grew up with me. They'll tell you how we travel the world, take a tour with me. The ice around my neck, I got a cooler with me. For the moolah, I go cuckoo, I can chew a penny. Bite down right now, don't lose your henny. I'm sending texts for the messages you used to send me. Knock, knock, gang, gang, pop, pop, brains hang. To my brothers, it's the loyalty we maintain. If anything, I can tell you one thing. I will never let a nigga sub me. I can tell that it's always been fuck me. I don't give a damn if you want me. If anything, I can tell you one thing. I will never let a nigga sub me. I can tell that it's always been fuck me. I don't give a damn if you want me. I told my brothers one day we gon' be making it out. Shit is happening, crazy how the world is playing it out. They afraid that I'm in control. This is what game it about. This a toast to making it from broke to making it count. You see the cones, caution taking my route. You couldn't sum me since the day my mama gave me a mouth. Middle finger if you don't fuck with me, dog. Go with my niggas on the court because they want me to bow. Take a shot, you ain't scoring on me. My shot is like a jumper. 1, 2, 3. I'm all about handling the rock. Yolk turn yellow when I scramble with the pop. I'ma get it and I'm killing it too. I take a stand when I sit in a room. Bet it won't be a dance on no chicken noodle soup. Just gorillas in my jungle cause my city is a zoo. Itching for the boost, I need all of that energy. Rah, 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 so I talk to my enemy. If anything, I could tell you one thing. I will never let a nigga sub me, this song go. If anything, I can tell you one thing. I will never let a nigga sub me. I can tell that it's always been fuck me. I don't give a damn if you want me.
Okay. All right.
Okay. You Okay.
All right, that was one thing. Goody. Now with that one, I heard a lot of Rough Riders Volume 1 in there. Like, you know, a lot of drag.
I always loved DMX's energy for sure.
You know, it kind of almost sounded like a Swiss beat if you wasn't paying attention. So it was definitely a good one. I definitely like that one. You're coming out the gates. Something for the old heads. That's good. That's a dope one.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Not looking, but you know, yeah, that's my era. That's my time.
Yeah.
That's what's up, yo. It definitely has that hook. I'm loving that.
So,
I'm loving that.
Thank you.
Now, you say you can rock with. You're versatile enough to go with the new. I guess we can call it the new school, the new era of artists.
Yeah.
You know, who are a couple as far as producers of this new era that you would be interested in working with?
Khaled. DJ Khaled.
Man, that was a quick one. Like,
we the best.
We get another one. And every time he makes another one, it's a hit.
Swear.
It was just Khaled, just quick.
Real quick, like Khaled, DJ Khaled all day.
All right, now you being independent in the time that you've been doing it, what are some of the challenges you faced of not having a big money team, a big money management behind you, backing you? You pretty much pushing your own product.
Yeah.
What challenges are you facing? What's your hardest challenge that you faced so far?
You know what? To me, it's all about, being an artist. You know what I'm saying? We're not always gonna be funded. First, we always gotta invest in ourselves. Like, nobody. I've never in the world really seen anybody really put a bum. No offense. Put a bum on the face of anything. It's always somebody.
The only time I seen that was when the nigga did this song and he was singing "I'ma Tell Your Mama on You," and that song, he was literally like a bum. Really? But yeah. I just had to throw that in there. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
But I just really remaining humble, and as long as I keep I think 2 Chainz ain't make it until he was 40 or something like that. But
somewhere around there.
Remain humble, and as long as I keep working, you know what I'm saying, anything can happen. You just really got to put yourself out there, connect with the people. You never know who you'll come across. So it's something that I really just humbly try to just avoid trying to shoot for the stars. You know what I'm saying? It's like, as long as I carry myself as someone who's continuously working, anything can happen. Not that something's gonna happen, anything can happen. And I'm not focused on a dollar. Like, I make my own money, you know what I'm saying? And these deals today it's not the same as before. You got a lot of really some whack deals. I've been handed a few deals before, but it wasn't anything that really would have benefited me at that time that I thought. But I just humble myself, and as long as I keep working, anything can happen. So I try not to really focus on getting signed and all that stuff. When God presents the right moment, that it'll be that moment. So that's how I carry myself, just being humble.
Tell us about what you got. Tell us about that one right there.
This is the one for me.
Pretty much, like, people want what you got. When you have something, like, especially like when I was out in the streets, I'm making my little bit of money. I'm doing me. And it's like a lot of people really just who never really used to pay attention to me is like on my pockets. And it's like
I wanted to say dick.
I got this on my own. Don't focus on me, focus on your bag. Now don't focus on my bag. And it's like people want what you got. So
is the track.
So let's get into it. Sharice's favorite of obviously. Let's get into it. Goody with What You Got on Pre-Game Radio. And we'll be back.
It's like, nigga, coming back from that bank, nigga, like, you coming back with that check, nigga, everybody in your pockets and shit, like, you can stay on your own way, nigga, I got my own, nigga.
I just came from the bank, I had to make a deposit. Never tell nobody what you got in your pocket because they all gonna apply what you got. They all gonna apply what you got. Since I came up, I've been at the bank way more than I ever had. Started making choices like I won't get a second chance. Did you never wanna grow up? I was feeling like Peter Pan, but I'm older and about this bag. I'm leaving Neverland. Nighttime, I'm up like a vampire. Your story, a damn lie, told over my campfire. I've been through hell and back, and it's just to get my own. It's real talk, you wasn't with me when I was off. Don't hate me when I get out. Don't get it downtown. It's been a while since I gave my number out from New York. Won't sell out to keep the mama rap for the South. I'm 8 minutes, bitch. My time is on Leo. Red on red, green on green. Smashing your tomato in the field. We bout business. I only see pesos. You only see my wallet. What you think I stayed away for? Make bread, homie. What I profit shouldn't make yours. Take mines. You can't rock a mask if it take your face off. Face it. Shit ain't about Nathan. Loyalty. A circle without the squares. You can never corner me. Crazy how the ones who owe me been avoiding me. It's cooler, I make it harder for you to walk the street. Team just wanna level up, gotta get ahead, never stuck. It's them big B's, time to get a buzz. Bunch of red jackets in a hive, I can get you stung. Tryna plot in my pockets, I got hollows, don't make me junk. I just came from the bank, I had to make a deposit. Never tell nobody what you got in your pocket because they all gonna apply what you got. They all gonna apply what you got. I just came from the bank, I had to make a deposit. Never tell nobody what you got in your pocket because they all gonna apply what you got. They all gonna apply what you got.
I'm on the road to success. They not laughing now. Punchlines, quick hitting like Pacquiao. You can't match my style. That's like trying to fit 1,000 bricks in a duffel. It ain't ever working, wow. Hustlers changing season through the summertime. My man just put a house on his neck for a peace of mind. Gangsters moving silence, no traces with turpentine. Yeah, you might know a few, but they ain't never heard of mine. Dope rhymes and spin blocks on the clock, bitch. Miyagi flow. Swat rappers like flies with the chopsticks. You not sick, I made it up quick, right off the rip. I come equipped, surgically serving savage spit. It's scorching off my lips, so I'ma set it for the record now. Yeah, they know the man Lex, boy, I been around. You couldn't have what I have, so stand down a while. You looking at $1 million man, so don't touch that dial.
I just came from the bank, I had to make a deposit. Never tell nobody what you got in your pocket because they all gonna apply what you got. They all gonna apply what you got. I just came from the bank, I had to make a deposit. Never tell nobody what you got in your pocket because they all gonna apply what you got. They all gonna apply what you got.
All right. Okay. Now, listening, okay, I can say this. Those two tracks took me back. The first one took me back like, what was that, like 99, 2000?
Yeah.
That was when Double O was on top of the world.
Yeah.
But the second one took me back to around 2004, 2005.
Yeah.
It's a different, it's a nice
Feeling.
It's a nice walk through time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I was trying to bring it back, but add some flavor to it. My producer hopped on at last minute. He's like, yo, that joint's fire. I got a verse. Let me just let me throw it on there. Shout out to my boy Lex Beats, back in my hometown. Yeah, his verse was the last minute because I'm only saying that because the way my verse went, he didn't. I wanted him to be late a little bit more. Um, but it was last minute, so I allowed him to get on the track. That's my man. So shout out to Lex. I didn't. I don't think I told you that was a feature on there. That's my producer.
One thing I like about your style is that it just really, like, I mean, your lyrics are, they're yours. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't really seem like you're trying to be like anybody. You're just trying to get a message out, but you still give us that like nostalgic feel. Like you bring us back to where when we enjoyed music the most.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's something that is rare. Now we're just trying to become accustomed to the shit that's coming out now. When I say shit, I mean shit.
Well, that's what this next song is for.
So okay, so he knows that I'm a spin.
Yeah, go ahead.
No conversation. Let's get into it.
Okay.
Last night took so many drinks, what was wrong with me? It doesn't make me feel no better when I got you in my face saying something that I don't believe. I don't need your conversation, just take a shot with me. Last night took so many drinks, what was wrong with me? It doesn't make me feel no better when I got you in my face saying something that I don't believe. I don't need your conversation, just take a shot with me. I pulled up to the party like I needed out. My ex was the last thing I was thinking about. A bunch of bad bitches gossiping, that's word to mama. They wanna escape too, I see why you left the house. I can only listen so much of that shit to sketch you out. Shorty damn it naked, if you was mine I won't let you out. Talking like you interested in your eyes, it's on my bottle. You can sip it, we can chill, please baby don't touch my pocket. I got a lot of plans, and they come with problems. I don't give a fuck, but I come with condoms. Life is too short, they got my homie locked up. So play it safe, every April around me, get it rockin'. Last thing I need is a situation. Don't wanna hear your story, I came here to get faded. Told myself that I would make it after graduation. That was 12 years ago, and to this day it got me drained. Last night took so many drinks, what was wrong with me? It doesn't make me feel no better when I got you in my face saying something that I don't believe. I don't need your conversation, just take a shot with me. Last night took so many drinks, what was wrong with me? It doesn't make me feel no better when I got you in my face saying something that I don't believe. I don't need your conversation, just take a shot with me. Last night I crashed at somebody else's house. I told myself I wouldn't stand on anybody's couch. I'm on the phone telling everyone to come, bring them out. All the thoughts, fuck a thought, ain't no shit to think about. Don't need your conversation, I already heard about you. You try to get with my man, if you ain't then you about to. Good vibes with me, let me be unless you with it. The other night I wasted my time with a bitch who did it. I'm too grown for the bull, say the pull for the bull, yeah. You wanna play, I got the tool, yeah. The only sound I should be hearing is the music. Ain't no politicking, nigga, this the movie. Got I'm out of me. What was wrong with me? Saying something that I don't believe. Take a shot with me. Last night took so many drinks, what was wrong with me? It doesn't make me feel no better when I got you in my face saying something that I don't believe. I don't need your conversation, just take a shot with me. Last night took so many drinks, what was wrong with me? It doesn't make me feel no better when I got you in my face saying something that I don't believe. I don't need your conversation, just take a shot with me. What was wrong with me? Doesn't make me feel no better when I got you in my face saying something that I don't believe. I don't need your conversation. Take a shot with me. Last night took so many drinks, what was wrong with me? Doesn't make me feel no better when I got you in my face saying something that I don't believe. I don't need your conversation, just take a shot with me. Ain't no love left. Ever since you left me, I ain't falling in love. I'm good at my lonely, baby, my heart is safe. Stay away from me, I'm in trouble. Ain't no love left. Ever since you left me, I ain't falling in love. I'm good at my lonely, baby, my heart is safe. Stay away from me, I'm in trouble. Yeah. Where do I start? Okay, that's all my fault. But if you leave, then I can't deal with these women at all. I thought I had it all together, but I fell apart. I got a daughter with you, but I don't even have a father. Plenty of fish, yet I swim with the sharks. Your life gave me light, now I'm away with the dark. Ugh. My soul feeling like a Zanny bar. The cocaine to make my brain explain about what you are. I had a dream I would chase it before I met you. I stopped, now I do drugs to forget about men you've been through. So in my past, forget you can't last without my pencil. I crash, head on my pillow, I cry before I let you turn my heart into a shred. It's hard to be a man, understand. I try to forget it all with a gram. I'm just saying, the alcohol wasn't part of my plan. If you never witnessed my tears, they'll only fall on my hand.
Like a drug, I don't wanna make you overdose. Like a drug, I don't wanna make you overdose. I'm like a drug, I don't wanna make you overdose. I'm like a drug, I don't wanna make you overdose.
Since you left me, I ain't falling in love. I'm good at my lonely, baby, my heart is safe. Stay away from me, I'm in trouble.
Like a drug, I don't wanna make you overdose.
Ain't no love left. Since you left me, I ain't falling in love. I'm good at my lonely, baby, my heart is safe. Stay away from me, I'm in trouble.
I don't wanna make you overdose.
Ain't no love left. Since you left me, I ain't falling in love. I'm good at my lonely, baby, my heart is safe. Stay away from me, I'm in trouble.
I'm like a drug, I don't wanna make you overdose. Like a drug, I don't wanna make you overdose. I'm like a drug, I don't wanna make you overdose. I'm like a drug, I don't wanna make you overdose.
For the past few months I've been alone. I sit at home, I had nothing but money and drugs in my phone to get me numb. Didn't have to think about if she is at home. Brought my feelings as I sniff my wrongs, hit this bone, now it's a song. Ain't no love, on to the next, like Jay-Z playing me, I'll make you overdose. Picture that, I won't say G-sad. You erase me, it's sad that you hate me cause you used to love me, it's gone and it drives me crazy. Couldn't take the pain, make other women afraid to date me. All you do is throw shade behind Texas, afraid to face me. So I get up, go to work, ignore these bitches, get this money, cause I never fall in love again and let her take it from me. Ain't no love left, since you left me, I ain't falling in love. I'm good at my lonely, baby, my heart is safe. Stay away from me, I'm in trouble.
I don't wanna make you overdose.
Ain't no love left, since you left me, I ain't falling in love. I'm good at my lonely, baby, my heart is safe. Stay away from me, I'm in trouble.
I'm like a drug, I don't wanna make you overdose. Like a drug, I don't wanna make you overdose. I'm like a drug, I don't wanna make you overdose. I'm like a drug, I don't wanna make you overdose. I'm like a drug, I don't wanna make you overdose. Like a drug, I don't wanna make you overdose. I'm like a drug, I don't wanna make you overdose. I'm like a drug, I don't wanna make you overdose.
All right, y'all, we are back. Yo, man, I had to play those back to back because I'm thinking just by judging on the titles. Now I'm saying I should know better than to judge a song by its title. I'm thinking, you gonna come out the gate hard and destroy somebody. I literally said, No Conversation was a diss track. I'm here, I'm out there, like, ask what's like, ooh, this about it. You know what I'm saying? And then you like straight down. I'm thinking, all right, overdose, that's the diss track. And then I'm like, oh shit. Man.
You just knew there was going to be a diss track. That's crazy.
I dead ass thought like one of those two, you were getting at somebody. Because you was like, oh, when I see you, it's no conversation. It's on site. You know what I mean?
I got, like I said, I'm very versatile. Sometimes I do like to get on my bars, I ain't gonna lie, like maybe about 3-4 years ago, I had it had it out for one of the guys back in my hometown. We battled all over the internet. I think it hit about 20K or something like that. But I got my times where I go in, but that one was more of a personal. That last one was very personal to somebody I was dealing with. Put me through a very tough time, just to be honest. You know what I'm saying? We all go through it sometimes. And I just thought I had to really write something about it, make something out of it. And that's what I had came out with. But no, nothing really crazy.
Nothing like uproar. Calm down.
Yeah, look, we you know, sometimes we look for that conflict, that track that's just that, because you know the first two tracks you were Rockefeller, then you know you were Gritty, so I'm thinking, all right, the next two he's gonna fuck some up, and then it was just for the ladies, came out with roses and shit. And
you gotta have stuff for the ladies, you know
what
I'm saying?
Of course, definitely.
You know what? I mean, if we longer
it's a dope thing.
Stuff like that.
It's a dope thing. It's dope that you were able to switch it up and be that versatile, because a lot of artists, they are one dimensional. Like there's some like, yeah, I just do street shit, you know.
Yep.
And then you got some, I do shit, I just do the love shit, I just do the shit for the ladies, you know. And sometimes it works. Sometimes it works, but not all the time, because not all the time they want to hear, I'm gonna shoot you and I'm on the block selling crack, and you know, and not all the time they want to hear, oh, I love you till the end of time, and you know.
It's so funny that you think that's how women's songs go.
Look, I'm paraphrasing here, okay? I'm paraphrasing.
Paraphrase.
All right. So that's just the thing. So now, let me ask you, Goody, for the next artist behind you that's listening. All right, for the artist that's, let's say, in Belfast, Ireland, that's tuned in, that's listening, similar story that you're going through, and they're writing, and they about to go record, what's the piece of advice you would give them?
Be yourself. You know, when you step up to that mic, it's a whole different ball game. Like recording, like if I'm not mistaken, I don't know if I'm answering this question right, but like there was a lot of times when, you know, growing up, we used to have ciphers, freestyle sessions, stuff like that. And I didn't know how serious it was for me to be me, carrying that same energy to the booth. It's a whole different, you know, layout. You know, everything has to be crisp. Everything has to sound original. And you want a time limit as well. So just make sure you're ready by the time you get up to that mic.
Come here.
All right. So if there was one place that you can perform and shut down, sell out, where would it be?
Madison Square Garden.
Yes.
You know that.
You know what? Because everyone says Madison Square Garden. Let me tell you something. As me being a native,
I'm from Brooklyn. I'm like the Barclays Center.
let me tell you about Madison Square Garden. See, the thing about Madison Square Garden, yeah, if you can sell out Madison Square, you are great. Not that many people can do it. But see, places like that, it's what you call, for me, it's what you call, that's the cliche arena.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now,
yeah.
A person like me, like, you know, PreGame Radio, we're of the people, so I would rather, you know, sell out to Beacon Theater. I would rather, you know what I mean, fill up Prospect Park, you know what I mean, because I'm from Brooklyn.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
I was gonna say one of the parks.
So
see, I'm originally from Jamestown. I've been to the city a few times. I ain't really been in there deep, so I'm not too familiar with a lot of the you know, Yeah, so much. I've already sold it out. I've already sold it out before, so. And
on the side of like mad buildings.
But I don't know.
Small. It's small. It's
You
small.
know.
You could fit only about 1,000 to 1,200 people up in there, which is not a bad number, but not really a selling out type of number.
So let us know, man. What's next? What's on the agenda? What's the next project to come out? When is it coming out? When is it dropping?
Okay. The next project. Well, I'm featuring. I'm right now. Me and my brother just came out with a record label called Vitruvian Records. Vitruvian, like the Vitruvian man, like Da Vinci. He's working on a project right now called COVID Season, and right now I'm just working on features with my brother. I'm always personally working on tracks by myself, but you can definitely be expecting a video of No Conversation coming out within the next few months. Definitely be this summer. My photographer and video shooter has just got released from the hospital, so he's really healing up right now. Everybody's kind of on like their own pace right now, but you can definitely within the next 3-4 months, sometime this summer, I'll have a few videos out, and we'll be working on my brother Cream. Shout out to Cream, my brother's project, COVID Season.
That's what's up.
All right, so let the people know where they can follow your work, follow you on social media, keep up with you.
You can find me on Spotify. You can find me on iTunes, iHeart, Goody. I'm on all major platforms, being signed to ASCAP. You can find me on SoundCloud, Joseph Grant, YouTube. Follow me on Instagram, GSG Goody 716. And that's about it.
All right, if you want to give any shout outs, this is your time to do it. The floor is yours. Give your shout outs, send your messages. Do that.
You talking to me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, my bad. Shout out to all my family. Shout out to my mama for bringing me here. Shout out to all my brothers, my sisters. Shout out to all my people who's locked up. Free you, screaming you till they free you. That's it, man. That's it.
All right, so we want to thank you for
coming. I got brothers and 4 sisters. I'll be on here forever shouting them out. Right.
So we want to thank you for coming through. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to hear more of Goody, you already know, just hit us on the DM at PreGame Radio NTWRK. Request more Goody. Let us know what songs you want to hear. We'll definitely be getting into more of that. Definitely some more of No Conversation. And I know you ladies like that overdose.
Okay.
I already know.
Yo, shout out to you too, Brooklyn. Thank you for having me on the show.
No doubt. It was a pleasure. We're going to break and begin our music video session. When you start your music videos, don't forget to send them in to us as well.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to start our music video session. This is PreGame Radio. Y'all already know, and we'll be back.
Hey.
I woke up in the morning feeling fresh to death. Ooh, yeah. The sun is shining bright, new day on deck. Ooh, yeah. I got my clothes laid out, taking my time. Gonna make sure this city's mine. Step into my shoes one at a time. Gonna take the world by storm, I'm in my prime. I woke up in the morning feeling fresh to death. Ooh, yeah. The sun is shining bright, new day on deck. Ooh, yeah. I woke up in the morning, woke up in the morning. I woke up in the morning, woke up in the morning. I woke up in the morning feeling fresh to death. Ooh, yeah. It's like a runway when I walk out of my door. I'm feeling fresh to death and I've got more in store. It's like a runway when I step out in these streets. There's nobody in the world fly like me. I got my nails and hair done and did. Can't tell me nothing, 'cause I got this. I'm feeling fresh and oh so fly. My only limit is the sky. I woke up in the morning feeling fresh to death. Ooh, yeah. The sun is shining bright, new day on deck. Ooh, yeah. I got my clothes laid out, taking my time. Gonna make sure this city's mine. Step into my shoes one at a time. Gonna take the world by storm, I'm in my prime. I woke up in the morning feeling fresh to death. Ooh, yeah. The sun is shining bright, new day on deck. Ooh, yeah. I woke up in the morning, woke up in the morning. I woke up in the morning, woke up in the morning. I woke up in the morning feeling fresh to death. Ooh, yeah. It's like a runway when I walk out of my door. I'm feeling fresh to death and I've got more in store. It's like a runway when I step out in these streets. There's nobody in the world fly like me. Life got me walking to the beat. I'm hotter than the summer heat. And in the winter, I'm also cold. Under the pressure, I'll never fold. I woke up in the morning feeling fresh to death. Ooh, yeah. The sun is shining bright, new day on deck. Ooh, yeah. I got my clothes laid out, taking my time. Gonna make sure this city's mine. Step into my shoes one at a time. Gonna take the world by storm, I'm in my prime. I woke up in the morning feeling fresh to death. Ooh, yeah. The sun is shining bright, new day on deck. Ooh, yeah. I woke up in the morning, woke up in the morning. I woke up in the morning, woke up in the morning. I woke up in the morning feeling fresh to death. Ooh, yeah. I woke up in the morning feeling fresh to death. I got a Colgate smile, peppermint breath. My body's looking right and my mind is too. Plus my gear is tight, nothing I can't do. I'm out here in the world and I'm killing it. The world smiles at me 'cause they're feeling it. The sun ain't got nothing on the shine from me. I'm out here showing out for the world to see. I'm proud to be the best that I can be. And ladies, I just know that you're feeling me. It's time to step together into these streets. Come along with me, come walk with me. Come walk with me. It's like a runway when I walk out of my door. I'm feeling fresh to death and I've got more in store. It's like a runway when I step out in these streets. There's nobody in the world fly like me. I got my nails and hair done and did. Can't tell me nothing, 'cause I got this. I woke up in the morning feeling fresh to death. Ooh, yeah. The sun is shining bright, new day on deck. Ooh, yeah. I got my clothes laid out, taking my time. Gonna make sure this city's mine. Step into my shoes one at a time. Gonna take the world by storm, I'm in my prime. I woke up in the morning feeling fresh to death. Ooh, yeah. The sun is shining bright, new day on deck. Ooh, yeah. I woke up in the morning, woke up in the morning. I woke up in the morning, woke up in the morning. I woke up in the morning feeling fresh to death. Ooh, yeah.
This is a King Green None of That production.
up with the mob, bitch. No shade to the whole squad. Concrete, how I go hard. Keep a Tommy with me like no job. Want beef, I bogart. These bitches be whole frauds. I ain't into these snitch niggas. They be wearing wise like Omar. Kill a track like gold card. Heart colder than polar. Gangsta shit is like all up in the bitch system like solar. One gun, one crowbar. Hit the spot, they like, oh God. In the club, in my own world, popping my shit through the AirPods. That's what you call self-love. These bars like straight drugs. Dope boys all doped up. I know I'm dope as fuck. All your block, you're not showing up. Dropping jewels, I'm glowing up. Throwing punches below the guts. Come on stage, they going nuts. That's straight up ape shit. Bar queen on your playlist, I ain't no one to play with. Keep a shooter to the left, one little nigga handing out facelifts. I'm popping they basic with the shit in they anus. Yeah, I bet on me first. Putting bitches on t-shirts, I be putting in feet work. Anybody know black, know I got heat, these bitches bleed dirt. Pussy juicy like squirt, squirt. In the whip, I'm like skirt, skirt. Yeah, back it up, let's reverse. I ain't never rehearse. Killed this shit, where's the hearse? Fucked around, tried to bite my style, now your mouth and your teeth hurt. I just laugh with the smirk. Shoulda did your research. Huh. Yeah, my song gon' rewind. Your card on decline. You're a dub, I'm a dime. No competition, I do these rap niggas out here filthy like swine. I stays on the grind, that's my type of time. Yeah, y'all know where to find me. Y'all know not to line me. JB right behind me. Fucking rats be calling that tip line looking like tiny. Man, please don't remind me. That shit straight grimy. Yeah, we valid on this side. Hardly ever let shit slide. We ain't doing all the switch sides. Clowns swear they so lit, trying to flex heavy in another bitch ride. Champagne, that's to get high. Dope as me, I'm like, bitch, bye. Bitch, bye.
You know that it's a double O, I let it go. You know that it's a double O, I let it flow. You know that it's a double O. You thought that I was stopping shit, I keep it going. And no, this ain't apocalypse, I keep it flowing. I said I got a lot of hits, I get to spit in. Conscious on the beat, and get the hit. You can see it in my smile, I'm so alive in a minute till the wheels fall. You know the vibe, everybody wanna come with me and go around. When you reppin' with a queen, nigga, I hold it down. They keep asking me where the game go. I don't know, I keep it hot like a flamethrower. My motivation and grind is still the same though. Cornery, I get admired by your main hoe. If you ain't in it for paper, then what you came for? I'm not about that fame, baby, I stay low. I'm not a devil, but I never had a halo. Do it myself, I don't need shooters on the payroll. That's the sound that your boy make. The kind genius in the oven, watch the boy bake. You don't want that beef just like a raw steak. We all about that cream, but we need more cake. I'm stopping shit, I keep it going. And no, this ain't apocalypse, I keep it flowing. I said I got a lot of hits, I get to spit in. Kind genius on the beat, and get the hit in. You can see it in my smile, I'm so alive in a minute till the wheels fall. You know the vibe, everybody wanna come with me and go around. When you reppin' with a queen's nigga, I hold it down. Every day is like a new year. No confetti, but champagne, my crew here. We celebrate success, that's how we do here. We keep it true, no lie, we don't do here. I'm from the district. If you don't play by the rules, then you get your wig split. No hesitation, they would run up on you this quick. I'm from the block where they whip it like this quick. We on a cash run, and we will never make it rain until the cash done. I keep it fly, drip to death, be the fashion. In the concrete jungle, any day could be your last one. The money and power is such a good feeling. We stacking this paper way up to the ceiling. The money and power is such a good feeling. We stacking this paper way up to the ceiling. Must have been a king in my past life. Ain't no slow me down, living a fast life. Keep positive, get left, you don't act right. No, we stacking can't see me with a flashlight. You thought that I was stopping shit. I keep it going, and no, this ain't apocalypse. I keep it flowing. I said I got a lot of hits. I get to spit in, conscience on the beat, and get the hit. You can see it in my smile. I'm so alive, and I'm in it till the wheels fall. You know the vibe. Everybody wanna come with me and go around. When you reppin' with a queen nigga, I hold it down. Oh.
Yes, we are back on Pre-Game Radio. Big shout out to Goody for stopping through and dropping off the heat. And I gotta admit, on air, Sharice, you were right. There's some dope talent in Western New York. And
I'm so happy to hear you say that. Yay!
You were right. You know, he definitely showed that there is some heat out there. There's some, what's the word? Undiscovered talent out there. So, definitely artists from the 716 out of Western New York. Hit us up, DJs. You already know. Hit us up, pregameradio.net. Sign up for our DJ segment. Tomorrow it is the return. Caravan Ketamine is coming back. You know, we know first time she came through, you know, haters was blocking up her music, but this time she's coming back unrestricted, unchained, giving you guys another set in the DJ spotlight. So tune in tomorrow, 7 p.m. for that. And Tuesday, March 9th, y'all already know Brooklyn Nights, the day we lost Biggie. We are having a special Pre-Game Radio. This is the Moan episode. She's giving us a sneak peek to her new album and her new Biggie tribute joint. So definitely you want to lock in and rock out with us on that one. Excuse me. Don't forget to follow us on social media. Follow me on Instagram at Brooklyn_Black, on Facebook at Mr. Pre-Game Radio, and of course on Twitter at Brooklyn Black. And of course you can follow Miss Sharice Farmer over there on all of her social media. With all of her 20,000, 30,000 followers and such.
Almost.
Gotta get some followers for Christmas, I'm just saying.
I got you.
You know, she just say, follow at such and such, and that person just blow the L up. So I'm just saying, if I could get some of that love there, it would be dope.
Yes, yes.
Alright, yes. But like I said, guys, don't forget, tune in tomorrow. We got Caravan Ketamine Part 2 popping off. We're going to have more topics, more random questions. We got one tonight, but we're going to have more of it, more topics, more news stories, and all that good shit on Pre-Game Radio.
So my random question is, because, you know, me, I will still pop my kids. Like, I will really still pop my kids. Like, I'll pop my kids. Like, I do. I tell anybody that. I would tell the police and the judge that. And if you're upset and like, throw away the key, because I'm gonna tell you now, you let me go, it's gonna happen. But you know, some people don't, and I've heard reasoning why they don't whip their kids.
Now, are we saying like, do we still whip their kids? Do we still whip our kids like since they're adults? Do we still whip their ass, or do we still whip their ass in this day and time? What do you mean?
In this day and time, do y'all still whip your kids in this day and time? Because I will fuck mine up. Like, and I just really feel alone.
Look, there's whipping your kid's ass, and then there's fucking up like adults. We're not supposed to fuck up like adults. You know
what if they're over 18 now?
Okay, if they're over 18, then they are adults. But we ain't supposed to whip their ass like they're strangers. Like, they still are kids. We ain't looking to fucking really knock them unconscious and shit.
Don't catch me off guard. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, don't run up on me. But you know, at least a fair little stern little upside the head. You know, walk them into a wall. Sometimes they talk too much shit. You know, that's acceptable.
Definitely did the walk into the wall.
You know, that's acceptable.
Come on, let's go. Boom. Oh, watch the wall. Watch where you're walking.
But you don't want to knock their teeth out or bust their nose. We're not here to break bones and maim them. You know, just to show them a lesson in respect.
Yeah.
Oh God.
But I mean, honestly, I don't have to whoop my kids often. Like, and I try not to. I try to take routes to talk to them and stuff like that. Like, talk things out to them, explain to them how they're wrong and stuff. Depending on their tone of their attitude or their voice, it depends on if it goes further.
Don't be hitting your kids with chairs. Don't.
Whoa! Nobody is.
Don't put.
I haven't done that in a long time.
Don't put them through.
Okay,
don't put them through the wall. Don't put them through tables.
I'm not taking it to that extent. No. But I do believe in spare the rod, spoil the child.
In all fairness, in all honesty, you know what I mean? No, do not fuck your kid up. But yes, you should. Find ways to discipline your child, keep them in line, because a kid with no discipline, that's just a disrespectful motherfucker, and you hate to be out in public, and your kid decide he want to be disrespectful and not listen, and no.
Keep your disrespectful,
kid. Damn it. No.
I be little kids, drunk people.
Well, y'all already see what time it is, so y'all already know it's time for us to get up out of here until tomorrow. So please keep in mind and always remember, fellas, don't be a fool, wrap your tool. Ladies, don't fall for the scam, protect your clam. Arrive alive, don't drink and drive, and remember, a bruised ego beats bruised ribs any day. Big shout out to Goody for coming through. We got Caravan Academy tomorrow, Moan on Tuesday. So yes, keep a lock for a special pregame radio this Tuesday coming up. Biggie Day. Alright? We're going to leave you guys with a music video and get up out of here. Love y'all. Peace. Be safe and all that good shit. Till tomorrow.
Yeah, haters, they can watch me from afar like a horizon. Where's the competition? Nowhere I won. Yeah, I run shit and you can have it once I'm done. Icon, I'm from the bottom, made it up like lion. Poison been about a chicken like Tyson. Niggas been stalking me, they know that I'm a giant. Fee, fi, fo, use this space for my fun. Used to need a plug, now I supply. Okay, if about though, we can kick it like Taekwon. I come in peace with a piece, cause niggas got their eyes on me. Want a piece of my piece, for that you die on. I used to have beef, but let bygones be bygones. Just in case it's cap, put some money up and buy guns. Violence ain't me, I took his tree, so now he tight, son. Please keep your distance, I'm a disease you can die from. Viral, and my pussy bomb, Miss Saigon. And I'm making bands like Dylan. I feel like Griselda Blanco in 76. Gotta give Richard that trying just like 50 Cent. And the way I chef it up in the kitchen, you'll catch a shake. $1 million bitch, I cut the grass on all the snakes. It make no sense. It make no sense. Bitches tryna be just like me, they could pretend. It make no sense. Nah, it make no sense. Watch who you vent to, cause these niggas ain't your friends. Nah. I feel like Griselda Blanco in 76. Gotta give Richard that trying just like 50 Cent. And the way I chef it up in the kitchen, you'll catch a shake. $1 million bitch, I cut the grass on all the snakes. It make no sense. It make no sense. Bitches tryna be just like me, they could pretend. It make no sense. Nah, it make no sense. Watch who you vent to, cause these niggas ain't your friends. Nah. Different mood this year. It make no sense, nah, it make no sense. Gotta get rich or die trying just like 50 Cent.